You can always catch me on Terra Dana Facebook. I know I keep saying this, but I'm probably gonna run it through a little bit because I always miss you guys a lot, and I see your messages, and you're just like, "Where you at?" And I actually do care. I've been running. I just like am a mom, and I do my business, and I just want you guys to be able to. I hope that you're happy. I hope that you had a good day. You actually like make my heart really happy. So I'm gonna do a quick read. I am trying to wrap everything up heading to California the day after tomorrow. And so we might stay up a little bit late tonight. But then I'm like, when I stay up late, I'm like, man, I need to go to sleep because I actually really love the daytime. So we'll see how it goes. You know me. All right. So I'm actually doing some rearranging and we'll do a quick read. Hi, I love you so much. And okay, you guys had a good day. Your personal unicorn. It's funny. I'm starting to understand our connection in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Well, I like it. It says I replay our conversations over and over in the reverse. I feel like with the personal unicorn in the upright, that was a positive feeling right from the get go. You want somebody to be yours, your special person. Um, and I do think that you found somebody that you do take interest in. You have no fucking clue, honestly, what the hell I don't think you're looking at. You know what I mean? Because, like, but they are very authentic, you say. It says, you don't have a clue what it says. I'm starting to understand our connection in the reverse, but with it saying it's your personal unicorn in the upright next to it, I just feel like this person is curious. They make you curious. They have you wondering what kind of life they live, who they are, what they're doing. I'm hearing that Blake Shelton song, "Who Are You When I'm Not Looking." With the I replay our conversations over and over again in the reverse. I feel like you are very intelligent, and I feel like you understand exactly what the conversation says. It's the person and their personality. You've never seen anything like it before. It is authentic. This is something that you know is like who they are, and you are just thinking about them and you together. It says use your manners. Some of us need to use our manners more. I think that you guys are doing a great job. I think that the pace here as well for you. You have elegance here, so maybe using more manners, focusing on balance, which is in the upright. You have a lot of great characteristics here. I feel like you've just it says explore, love, and create, and while doing so, use your manners. You have a lot of love opportunities and interests that will either be in your near future or already are. You're gonna know. Yep, I see that right here. Knight of Cups. You have some takers coming your way, or you are going to approach somebody. You, it looks like you will have rites of passage over this person. So, I felt like that obviously right from the get go. I really like this. Look at this. So that's you and your vision, and this is the person that actually comes into your placement. I really like how the colors match here. Um, I've never saw that before, but the two of you really just go hand in hand. I love that the word curiosity keeps coming up. I think that you're somebody who is, like I said, very intelligent, and so having somebody that stimulates you and just like has you wondering is good for you. You need it. It's been a long time coming since something really just ran your mind, and some of you guys could be in the military, or you could just like nature with this camouflage here. Seven of Swords. Okay, so we have to sadly interrupt. We have for some of you a sneaky person, liar, cheater, stealer, authentic again though here. So let's go ahead and see. So Seven of Cups. Okay, so some of you guys could be honestly these are all in the upright. I'm all scratching my face. Okay, so these are in the upright, and it did say authentic, and it says Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is 7 and 7 right there. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Some of you are thinking about somebody that honestly you know is authentically the way that they are, and that doesn't mean that they are always like the best person. But it says that they could be a liar, cheater, stealer, but you still desire them. Sevens are a place of desiring something pretty much naughty. Sevens are Seven of Swords would be liar, cheater, stealer. Seven of Cups is well, sevens in general are realization. They're a little scary. I feel like sevens are a place where shit's getting real in a relationship, and six would have been where things would have not been moving to calmer waters if you were having problems. And so things have really dropped back down quite a bit, even at a seven. You shouldn't be starting love, they say, until a nine in tarot. So we haven't been doing that in real life. We've been doing fives. You know, you can do this, you can do that. We've been basically like doing it completely half empty. And it's been making everybody have to give twice as much. And so we've been depleting each other. And so being able to really just come in and have all our stuff in order this time around is going to make a big difference. People are going to actually enjoy love or maybe even learn what that is. I don't think we really do know what that means. I think we've been really just trying to pick up the pay. There's been so much hard work, you know, and so we're going to study that. We're going to study what love is. It says pay close attention to details in contracts. This is a big catalyst for change for a lot of you guys. While using your manners, you could be also offered a opportunity for work. People really may like your body. You could be a model, but they have elegance here. You have manners here. So there's going to be some investors coming your way. So they are coming your way because they love your style. You're very authentic, but it is warning you to be elegant, use your manners. Um, Somebody, you know, you do have a lover from the past that has been thinking about you. It's been coming up a week. It literally says sometimes they stay awake actually thinking about you. And I was channeling an abusive relationship this week, and not to put it, I hate putting like people's business out there, but I feel like every day I have to tell you exactly how things go for me. And I've had a few really cool and unique fan calls this week from YouTube, or sorry, from Facebook. And again, if you guys want to add me there, Tara Dana, TarahDana, and also Everly OnlyFans, Everle. I'm solo on all of them, but the point there is that you guys can actually direct message me, and I get to know a little bit more about you as a person to help you go towards the direction that you're looking to go. In our group, we like to find true love, help people find true love. We like to alert people if there's any type of like just low vibrational dating going on, such as cheating or somebody who is carrying any type of STD. You know how people try to pass that around, and then a lie. We don't like lying. We don't like cheaters. We're a bunch of people here that most of us are single, and we are actually trying to learn how to be respectful, pretty emperors and empresses, and we're trying to actually get married. We've never been married for some of us, and even if you have, you'd still like to find your special unicorn, your personal someone. And so those are things that we take seriously here. We call ourselves the Villain Bloods because we are a bunch of troublemakers, and we stick together as a team. And honestly, we're just here to honestly give back and work together and really just become the people that we would like to be. And I think this year is going to be a lot about friendships, and if you can avoid codependent relationships of any sort, do that. But this week I had a couple Facebook calls, and that's the point there. You guys can actually contact me and request personal and content. I like to do individual videos for any of my paying subscribers. So thank you guys for being here. If you are a paying subscriber, please add me on one of those other two channels, because I promised you guys in the details of you paying for your guys' stuff that you guys could either request personal images of whatever sort, and I don't care what kind. That's what the Everly channel is for on OnlyFans, and there is no other person on there with me. It is just me really honestly entertaining you a little bit more fun. So I'm all laughing, almost smiling. I like to do bad stuff. But basically what I want to do for you guys is really just make sure you guys know I love you guys so much. I want to know how I can help you, even though I don't ever read the fucking shit you say, but I'm trying to do. I like to talk way too much. I have the same personality as Martin Luther King, and I am actually a teacher at the colleges, and I do life skills and self-help groups. So tarot was something I could incorporate and bring to the internet to help you. So our goal overall is to build nonprofit organizations. off of a couple specific things from my passion. We're going to help to reduce a few different areas where like the trafficking's a big one. We'd like to help gangs, cartels. Basically, the thing with the gang and cartel would be we would like to just let anybody out there know that if you're a gang member or a mob member, it's really sad to know that you guys actually are threatened. Like if you guys were to leave the unity, you would have your families or those yourselves even taken. Period. And that's just like really sad. So I like to really meet with all of the leaders actually, and I'm on my fourth one, and I can proudly say that the last three gangs that I've met with are all willing to allow everybody a peaceful family lifestyle, and we were able to really just help them become BBAs themselves, and just know that a lot of the times we ask people to do things that could make them sacrifice time with their children and their families, and really just make sure that they understand like that everybody can be a gang, but what does your gang really represent, and are your people really safe? And the next gang unit that we're going to be entering into is the Aryan Brotherhood. They are a 20,000 member white supremacist gang, and so you will see some blogs about prison entry. I'm going to start entering the prisons, and I will be focusing on the white supremacists next, so that we can reduce the black and the Indian targeting. We clearly have a racism problem in our country, and actually, I have a lot of family members that worked with both of these groups of people, and some of them practice those things. I'm just like the middle sister that laughs in the face and fucking flicks them in the fucking nose as I walk by, and so I think I'm gonna have a lot of advantage here, being able to connect with them on a personal level, just having actual like understanding and growing up in a house where those type of people were. And so we're just really happy to have you guys here, and we just want you to know that we love you so much and that what you need matters. Another thing we're going to do is we really want to focus on resources for couples that go through DV and toxic relationships that want to stay together. There's a lot of treatment centers that offer individual therapy. There's CPS, there's a lot of stuff that says you two shouldn't be together. Well, actually, there's nothing like more fucking powerful than a karmic lover, in my opinion. So karmic lovers are important to us, and we love you guys. And I'm sorry that you guys literally are having a hard time with your families, but I want you to know that I understand that, and I understand how it feels to stay in a fucking apartment and cry. Your back up against the fucking wall when your man's fucking in prison and your kids are gone. You're fucking doing the best that you can, and shit's still not working, bro. And I got a call like that, actually. It was trying to interrupt a read of mine the other day, and it was some guy named Dio. I don't know any of you guys. And so I just figured Dio, maybe he was just trying to be a typical dude, maybe hit on me or something. And so I'm just continuing blogging like usual while you guys are talking to me. And you want to kick me in the nuts. But literally, I finally read the message, luckily, not too long later. And that's the advantage. Just message me on Terradana or Everly, either way. But Terradana is really a family site. You guys will get to see how I am as a mom. It's all about family over there. You'll get to go back all the way to 2012, and so you'll get to see my growth from literally coming up here and having nothing. I had handcuffs and a fucking hidden baby in my tummy, and I just took this leap of faith, and I came up here, and today I'm a homeowner, and it takes you back all the way there. It'll show you the journey from CPS to DOC to closing those cases to having a decade clean, and how I became successful with this home and becoming a homeowner and a teacher and a manager of a school. And so it just really shows you that whole journey, the ups and downs of it. And I just really hope that helps all of you guys lifelong, so that you can see that when you guys go through these hard times, we are all going through hard times. And most of the time, it's just that you're going to be worried. A lot of people make us feel that you should be ashamed or embarrassed of these things that you go through, and you should not. They also make you feel like you shouldn't talk about it because, again, shame. And it's something that I learned in all these groups, is that it's required. We have to talk about it, and we also have to embrace it. To become an empress or an emperor in tarot, you actually have to go through this and then understand why, and then come back out of it, and then be humbled, and then help the people that you understand, like what we're doing right now. And so it's been a lot of misconception as far as I'm concerned. And so I just feel like it's brought me a lot of healing here, and I'm really happy to have you guys here. So thank you guys for being here. and you are dealing with a covert narcissist. What do you know? Who abuses you and keeps you in a home that, yeah, maybe like there's some bills paid. Yeah, what annoys you most at school or work? Probably them. They're blowing you up. Do they annoy you? Do they take all your money? This person's very empty, or you are very empty together with them. You need to learn just a new skill, and you need to learn how to complete this new task without this person, apparently, because this person is literally like, they could, with covert here, they could actually literally withhold communication. They could make no sense ever. They may not be meeting deadlines. I'm feeling a very powerful deadline. Oh, I want to tell you the finish of that story though. But that Dio guy, it was like, Tara, please answer. My girl's in jail. Sorry, I smiled when Matthew said that. He's like, my girl's in jail. Her dad won't let me back in the house, and not even my own family will help me. It was just simple. And I thought, he's a straight villain blood dude. Is that not the shit that happens? He goes all the fucking time. So it's a typical karmic relationship. He's like, can I please just borrow $20? I don't even know if he said borrow. He said he needed $20. And I always can tell when somebody is lying because of the length of the message. And so his was like, boom, girl's in jail, dad won't let me back in, and not even my own family will help me. Can I get 20? It was fucking simple. Boom, 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 boom. It's fucking, he's honest. And so I don't know him, but I actually call him, which I don't do very often, and I am very hard to get a hold of. I just vlogged with him, but he's higher than shit, but I don't give a fuck. Because we all fucking get high, we all get drunk, we all fucking straight fuck, we all do everything. That's why we're the villain bloods. We can do that shit, and we can fucking still be like, it's alright, dude, but really, dude, like, what are we gonna do? Like, because at a certain point, basically, people can be there for each other in groups, but after a certain point, the girl and them will both be fighting at your house, you know, and you're just like, and you're like, bro, we love you both. Like, we've all been there, but like, you can't come over here anymore. And so that's where we're trying to avoid here is how can we help every person get better before that point? But it did not work for them. Dude, I don't even know. They got a big old fight. She's got like fucking some $100,000 bail. I sent the money. But it was fun talking to him. He's all the way from Texas. But I just want you guys to know that we love you guys, and that's the point of this channel. So please like, share, comment, subscribe so that we can continue to build those funds and have these accounts ready for you guys in case things like that actually occur. I want you guys to know that you guys matter. And I know that in the family, they're always like, oh, you should get in, you should fucking do this. Well, you know what, fucking why don't you go fucking in? You guys need to fucking know that you can have a place to get better with each other. Why the fuck should you fucking feel like you gotta fucking break up? You know, why the fuck when you ask for help, just a fucking bitch gotta go to jail, even though I know we should, you know, or vice versa. But it doesn't fucking help. It don't fucking help. You're both gonna get back together in a minute. So what we're gonna do, I know for sure one of my passions will be, is actually creating centers for couples and their children who go through karmic and DV relationships, because they typically try to break you guys up. I think it's going to be really valuable to have centers where families can come in and you guys can actually have like maybe like cute little miniature houses, and you guys can actually live like a family and go through therapy. So we're just really excited to just be here for you guys, and we'll also do individual ones. I just can't even stop. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. So just continue to share that channel so that we can continue to build these things up. Pursue peace, exactly, and just give back. Me being able to go through these things, and I know what the fuck you guys go through. Now today, I'm just so excited. I'm so motivated, and it's because of every night that I sat there crying in that fucking apartment alone while everybody was telling me what to do and how to. Basically, you were insulting me, saying that I wasn't good enough. I need to get better. What are you even talking about? Half the time, we don't even think we're bad, and they also are accomplices in like a lot of what we're doing, and that they want to put you down because that's what a bully do. But honestly, what I can tell you is that ever since you walked away from this person who did that, they still think about you every day. In a good way. Your way's still not clear right now. You're very empty with your cups. Some of you guys are making fast moves when it comes to love, and you're getting yourself into dark ass, like literal covert narcissist, very abusive relationships where they're actually withholding from you. You're somebody who is very attractive, it appears. For some of you, you're coming up as the Nine of Pentacles already, but a wounded one. So you could be very, very attractive, like just like one of those beautiful, amazing, sexy, just amazing people that you see with this piece of shit, and you're like, what the fuck is this person doing with that person? That's how I'm feeling. This person, honestly, I want you to know that the reason why they treat you so poorly while you're at work or school is because this person needs your finances, but they want to make sure to break you down the whole time you're there because they're so insecure. They actually are they're fearing the fact that you are actually advancing, you're moving forward. They also may feel as though you are pushing them away. Yeah, they're slandering your name too, by the way. So they could actually be trying to ruin your blessings for you. Yeah, sneaky. I was wondering what that sneaky was. So this person could be responsible. You might want to check their phone. I feel like this person could be responsible for like messages not coming through. They could also be sending messages to other people that they just don't feel like they're favor very much. They have an insecurity problem. And so some of the messages or the deals, like when you're sleeping, I feel like they go through your phone. Basically, like you send messages to other people that you hope they will respond and it will help with this, what you're trying to accomplish. And you maybe don't hear from them again, or maybe you see some random message and you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? I feel like this person sends messages to sabotage your relationships, and they may delete them, they may block them, but basically they're very cruel and hateful. You may see if you could retrieve things. You may change your plan to Verizon. I feel like somebody could actually be in your phone, and you're in a situation right now where you need help, and they're actually trying to prevent you from being able to have like resources, basically. So yeah, like went into the reverse real quick. So whatever it's always whatever you need to know is always on their phone, bro. Always on the phone. Yep, take a selfie with the girl's phone in the reverse. So some of you guys need to check the gallery. They could have a picture of themselves or another woman or man in there. They're also lying to you about their religious or spiritual practice. They're not really Catholic or whatever they say. Some of them could have actually told you that they do different things. We have the astral travel here. We have voodoo, and we also have African and Catholics. And you actually, it's like you're following a literal complete fake. This person's freaking me out now. This person seems very unhealthy, like not just unhealthy, but actually possibly even dangerous was the word I want to say. You're very bright energy. This person brings you down a lot, dude. Yeah, you have the hangman in the reverse without them. This was a big catalyst for change. This person, yeah, pay close attention to details and contracts. Do not sign any contracts like connected with this person. If you're thinking about getting a car, a house, like working for them, no. You're gonna end up in a fucking hangman. That's exactly what they're doing. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna they may turn around and they may say like, oh, you know what? Maybe you receive a compliment or something out of nowhere from unusual behavior. And you're gonna be like, they're gonna really cheer you up. That's exactly what groomers do, shit. They literally make you feel good for a second, and then right when you're about to fucking go pursue whatever opportunity then they're gonna come back in and be like, oh, hey. And because you're such a sweet person, literally, dude, you're gonna be so fucking excited and happy that this person even just fucking finally said what you wanted to hear. They're gonna be gullible. Do not allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence, whoever you are. You're gonna end up in a situation, man, where fucking you are gonna literally, this is your test. This person's gonna manipulate you into some kind of fucking contract where you stay. And then you fucking, you give up all of the reason and the hard work for why you did everything that you did. But don't fall for it. Stay focused. This person fears and sees that you're moving forward. No matter if you're feminine or masculine, you are going to be tested here. You have great things coming in your future. Right now you're feeling a 7 energy because they're breaking you down purposely. Truly, I'm actually feeling a lot of heaviness and pain in my heart right now. They could actually I don't know, my voice just felt like it faded in and out. So some of you actually have been dealing with some physical abuse from them. Some of you guys could be actually losing your voice from just yelling even. you're so close. Like your test, what you're gonna know if it's, yeah, they're trying to control you. They're watching you too. They're literally monitoring you, whoever you are. I'm telling you, you need to cover more shifts at work, babe. You got to get away from this person. This person's starting to get a little of a desperate energy. They can feel you moving on. They see that you're becoming more balanced, but this cloud over here tells me you need to use your discernment. Your no joke test for whoever you are is the fact that you are so gullible to this person, and your heart is really theirs. And you're saying, it's like you have this energy where you're moving on. You can do it. You really will. You're really going to do it. But you're just like me. You get to the point where you apply for the job, you do the interview, you get it, and then you don't even go. It's like almost like you got to really, this is your test. Are you really going to fucking do it? Are you really going to do it? Use your manners too is coming out here again, because this person could be literally testing you. You could have had a previous jail charge with this person, and this person is literally banking on the one last few things. There's a couple like last few major attempts to get your attention, because getting your attention on your way out is not in. They never say, babe. Like, you know that you would stay in any instant if you were like, babe, you know what, babe, I love you. I'm sorry, man. I fucked up. I cheated, and that's what you've been wanting to hear, or whatever the fuck it is, for example. But they never fuck say it, and like you're dealing with that, so they will not end up saying that. This person, what they're gonna do is they're gonna take it to fucking more higher extremities. So yeah, let's say you went to jail last time, so they're gonna think, how did I literally piss her the fuck off, or him, to get to this point? Because at least if you're in jail, you're gonna need them. At least they need you to need them. And so along, like, you have a weakness for this person, bad dude. This person really is already really like if this person's gonna do all of the things that we just talked about to you regardless. Yeah, let it out, let it flow. You're not talk. You need to get away from this person. You got to. You're very guarded. You fucking fighting all the time, and extremely fragile. Extremely fragile. Literally, that's what I'm feeling, like a big sorrow. You're going through a rebirth right now, but look, you have that fucking cut. It's a deep asshole in your heart. And they punch you, too. I feel like this person puts hands on you, bro. Like, I'm getting all pissed. All right, yeah, they don't have divine potential. You've noticed that. They're not even fucking literally, they don't seem like that. I'm hearing no potential. Like, obviously, if they're getting physical with you, this person's, like, honestly upsetting me. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I get so defensive. Okay, I'm like getting upset, dude. Yeah, you're holding yourself back, babe. They are literally, like, they're abusing you. And I'm, like, actually upset. Like, I have never called the cops on a couple fighting. But I swear to God, I feel like I don't know. This person could talk to you. Dude, this person's making me mad. Like, I feel like no matter what, I would fight for you. Like, I'm the friend in the room that if anybody talks shit to anybody, I don't give a fuck for at the casino. I'm in the middle of it, separating people, trying to fucking find a resolution. Your person honestly feels like if I were to stick up for you, they would try to fight me too. And we would fight. That's like the energy I'm getting. Like, it would turn into an actual fight between us two. Like, I don't even know what your person does to you, but I do not like them. And they would not win that fight either, by the way. Send them my way. All right, so yeah, you're Queen of Cups, boo. You are so amazing. Just please stay focused, and literally, honestly, I'm worried about this person hurting you truly more every day. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, everything. My heart breaks for you. I really feel sad in my heart right now. I'm scared for you because of the potential that you have as an individual, because of the way that they harm you in every way. You may have children. There's so much going on here. This person will do nothing nicer, and they will only become meaner. And because you're so low, this person already has you down to like a 2 or a 1 for some of you guys, and like they're becoming I mean, I'm worried about your actual like, I'm worried about them taking your life, honey, literally, or putting you away, because they're not the type that's going to let you go, is what I'm picking up here. It's like, if they can't have you, no one can. And I'm also picking up a very strong feeling that somebody says they need you to need them. And if you're in a facility, or they're going to make it seem like you're fucking crazy. That's what I hear. I feel like this person's already doing that. They can be slandering your name, just saying like you're literally crazy, and you're literally going crazy because they're making you crazy. But unless you step away and show people that away from them you're different, and then they can see the problem, and you're not trying to prove problem here, but they are going to prove that you are a problem, because they can see you're leaving. You're telling them. You need to stop telling them anything you're doing. Your best bet may be, if you're seriously going to leave this person, you may want to even act like you're not over the next whatever amount of weeks as you go. And as actually on all of our reads for the last few months, I've been mentioning that somebody's been having this going on, and they should have got a storage unit a while ago, because this person they could have already have started damaging your items that really are of value. Basically, the point of you getting that unit was for you to get your stuff out in a slow and quiet order, because they will ruin it. They will withhold it. They will not let you back into the place, things like that. And so it's going to be a problem for you. And so if you haven't told them yet, or if you even are and you're realizing basically there's nothing you can do with these people, you're going to be like, I'm going to leave if we don't start getting along better. And then there's nothing you can do. They don't fucking get better. They literally will just keep doing worse and worse. And like, it is so painful to the heart to watch, because it's like you're looking at this hateful person wondering like, are you fucking kidding me? Yesterday I had an incident, same thing. 2 hours I sat there. We're not the type to actually believe it. It's like we don't want to believe it, but I'm not really sure. I can't tell you that they can't change, but so far I have never seen it in my life. And last night I was face to face with another one in years. I have not been in that situation, and it took me back to when I was with Zeke. And I sat there and I was just like paralyzed in my car. And it was a girl, but either way, like, feminine, masculine energy that's negative is so powerful. And when you're dealing with that covert right here, which is said in your cards, this is a person that you can sit with for 2 hours that is literally showing you negativity, and they're clearly making a point to make a problem. And you're just like, what's going on? Can we fix it so that you can feel better? And then they never want to find a solution with you. And that's because they're trying to cause that problem, just literally because I'm hoping, honestly to God, it's like their addiction. But so far, they're causing a problem just to. And that's what we need to take a look at first. Then we can get, ourselves to a place of peace, and we can come back and help them if that's something that during your separation from them, while you got yourself back in order, it appeared that they were wanting to do. But first, just like in the airplanes, when the plane goes down, you got to put your air masks on. And that's just, or everybody around you fails. You become weak, you become fragile, exhausted, and you run out of energy and they do that. Some people are truly vampire energy suckers. So this person is actually trying to ruin you, man. And I don't see that you guys have passion anymore. And so it really is like, if I can't have you, nobody can. And also, even worse, you have no love or respect for each other even when you're together. So it's a pretty pitiful person. Pretty pitiful person. And you're not going to have to worry about doing anything to this person, because all you got to do is remove yourself, and this person will have to live with themselves and feel what they fucking have been making you. Page wants. They're not even that good in bed, if even at all. Yeah, you have attraction, and you are attractive. People are attracted to you. You have the law of grace here. I really do think that this person is going to say something to you that triggers you a lot. I don't know what's going on. Some of you lost a grandmother. Obviously, many of you have, but there's been a grandmother energy coming strong in. And I wasn't even going to compare it to the one I thought of the other day. But there's been two now grandmothers. So it could be the same grandmother. But some of you have a very beautiful and loving grandmother or mother who did have elegance. And she had self-respect and she had order. And she is asking you to please remove yourself from this person. Some of you lost somebody. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to just be a grandmother. It could be anybody who meant the world to you. And since they've left, you have substituted, which I want to explain to you. You didn't do anything wrong while doing this. This is completely exactly how that goes. When you go through a loss, the body is grieving, obviously, and the first person to connect with you and make you feel comfort, safe, anything will be your next literal addiction. And so I learned that because we study trafficking and we observe behaviors. And so groomers actually do that. They target, and groomers are the same as abusers. People that abuse people and use people watch for certain characteristics. And so you're going to be learning a lot of that on the share. That's why we teach that. So that you guys can actually be observers and peer out to the crowd and just be like, oh, yeah, looks like Nancy's got depression or whatever. Me and Martin used to do it all the time. He was the owner of the school and I was his manager. Actually, he helped me to, I was always big on teaching about addiction and life skills. And Martin was the first person who actually taught me about depression and mental health. And so we used to always just look out into the crowd, and there was a specific student, Emily. She had a hard year, man, that year. She had death after death after death. I think she had like 4 or more, maybe even 7. I don't even know, dude. It was, and she had a miscarriage. Her baby was a stillborn. I don't even know. Oh, it was so sad. I just love you guys so much. I'm so sorry you guys have to go through that. She's married now and had finally had her baby, but damn, I'll never forget that poor girl. But I'll never also forget this moment with Martin because I knew nothing at that time about mental health. And my mom, she's always just had her big opinions. She's a Karen, literally. So, and I respect my mom, but her opinions, not so much. They're very just negative and loud spoken and overbearing and her own. And uh, she has always just hated mental health, especially. But I ended up going into college and doing a couple different degrees, and through those, learned a lot about it, and I understand it. And through Martin and through working at the colleges, you have to learn about it because you'll get sued, obviously, if somebody has a fucking mental health issue and you treat them in a way that is inappropriate for their circumstance. And so I end up having to learn psychology over it. and the human brain and body. And so it was just really an amazing experience. And I just really look forward to all of you guys just being able to know that you matter. There is solutions to everything that we need to do. And don't you worry about it. Anybody that would tell you you got to get better, that is bullying. There, how you would get better in an actual professional manner would be just like in a workplace. You're gonna hear from your boss or your leader, and they're gonna say, "Hey, come to the office," or "You got time to talk." It's the same thing as that. They're going to ask you what's going on with anything. It goes in steps. You'll know, by the way, this is how it will go in the workplace, in case you don't know already. But when you are actually going to need to get better in professionalism, that's the same thing we need to be doing at home. Get better needs a plan of action with a deadline. Otherwise, they're bullying you. And they also need to understand that they are now approaching you saying that God fucked you up. And that may be a possibility, but I doubt it. I just don't believe it. But in the event, because there are light workers and fallen angels, but we're not going even out here saying that's why I call ourselves the villain blood. Because I'm not gonna go around and say any one of you needs to fucking get better. That is a terrible thing to say. Who am I to place judgment and say what anything is you're doing is bad? I understand tarot and spirituality and religion. I've read up every one of them and I love and respect all people's opinions. And that's the cool thing about being an emperor and empress is that you have empathy, you're humbled, you're understanding, you understand that all of these cards resemble every person's personality, outlook, view, and you enjoy that. You enjoy looking out into the crowd and seeing everybody's beautiful smiles and the way that their eyes sparkle when they do their thing their way. And you don't need to alter that. You only need to if it's a safety or a health concern or a legal matter. The same as professionalism. The only time we intervene with a student or a client or a customer is if there is a safety or a health concern. If there's questions about finances, if a team leader is having trouble and needs help, maybe if a team leader won't admit they need help. And so being able to be mature and not come in and tell that team leader, you are not doing a good job, we're replacing you because of that. That is not helpful. You're taking action and you call them in and maybe you say, "What's going on, sweetheart?" Don't call them sweetheart. I keep getting in trouble for that. I always do that. Don't call them pet names. That's a rule. I get in trouble, so I have to correct when I do it. But I've had to go through a lot of different. I've been doing this for like 14 years, and it can be, it's all these different things, but it's amazing, and I've learned so fucking much, dude, and it's been an incredible experience every day, and I've graduated thousands of students, and being able to be with the different leaders and watch how they all chose to handle things and listen to the students and how they felt at school and my boss. I mean, it's just been such an incredible experience, and I've just learned that somebody wants to be more than friends with you. But everybody actually thinks completely different. Nobody even fucking thinks the same. And it's just amazed me, completely amazed me, and I just love it. So embrace yourself. And when they say, "Oh, you need to do what's right, you need to do what's better," that is not the truth. You need to do what in your heart brings you joy, keeps you safe, healthy, and brings you advancement. We all have different things we love to do. There's skateboarders, there's dirt bike riders, there's fucking bungee jumpers. I mean, if we were all doing what to do, then there would be no fucking variety, and we would also not. You'll learn that if everybody were to do what they say to do, they would be the type of person that would say there would be certain type of personalities that needed to be within a workplace and certain that would not work out there. I've done that mistake before. And if you bring certain people in and exclude other types, you'll find that all the people that you brought in have the same job interests. And there's nobody that wants to do this other closing shift. They don't want to do the book work. Oh, they're not going to go out there and do that because and you'll realize you probably wouldn't even want to do that. And so what you'll find in a giggly kind of like, dude, you should find. Oh shit! You know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you. There's a student named Becca. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like snitches, and so I'm not gonna lie. I call her Brown Nose Becca, and she's the one that comes to my mind every fucking time. When I call her Brown Nose Becca, and I still wouldn't want her on my team. But when I think about who would be the best within like the financial area, like you're gonna need like an admissions person, somebody that handles like the snoopy doopy work, and all those numbers and all that data need a brown nosing Becca. Otherwise, when you get audited, you're gonna get fucking fined. You know what I mean? And unless so it's like it really at the end of the day, really it's crazy. You're gonna find you end up needing all the different kinds. You know what else is a funny story? I had this one fucking horrible chick named Michelle. She was just negative. And I had this student named Curly that was completely, with respect, as Curly passed. We love you, Curly, but she was, she had this laugh like a hyena, and it was really actually just too much. And her hair was crazy like a lightning bolt striked her, and she would just I don't even know. I thought it was the perfect idea to bring her in next to Michelle because I don't know Michelle. Michelle's an evil being, and like literally, dude, I thought I'd bring a Curly to fucking laugh so loud, and I thought if I would annoy Michelle, then Curly should really annoy her. Oh hell no, they ended up being best friends, bro. So, bro, it's just like whatever, dude. And Michelle's such a dick, dude. She literally like hated color on any of the papers, and I was the fucking boss. And she would literally go to my own books, my own scheduled books, rip my own shit out, and rewrite it with only black. What are you doing, dude? I don't even know, dude. I hope she's doing well, truly. She is honestly a really great worker, never missed a shift, hello, fast, but damn, she was pissed at her fucking mom or boyfriend. I don't even know. So she was one of those intimidated. She must have like native Mexican blade or something. She could stare through your fucking soul. So if you guys are feeling just angry, please remove yourself from those people because you are such a smart person and you would be the best wife or husband for somebody. And if you would just honestly forgive, release, and maybe even return to some of you for some events and reevaluate it, you may find that you feel different and maybe you've grown enough to talk about things. It took me 7 years to be able to understand Zeke and his alcoholism. I only started drinking a couple years ago. I've never been drinking with a boyfriend. And so that's been 7 years after we broke up, and he was blackout drunk. And I always looked at him and thought, what the fuck? And so take the time that you need to allow yourself to just literally surrender. You get to a certain point and you can't do anything more than what you know to do. And as I described it in Facebook earlier, it's the same as if you go to the car parts store and yes, they can fix your car, but they don't have the part there. They're gonna have to order it out. So sometimes you do. You need to have another outlet, resource, help you, and then together you work as a team. And there's nothing wrong with that. So instead of just thinking that you're so frustrated, things are not working out, why don't you just surrender and ask for another third party's help, guidance, and just give both of you guys the space that you need to heal individually. And another thing you might learn is that it may not be such a good idea to counsel each other or another relationship in the future. I'm not planning on it. I don't even want to do it with my daughter. I allow her to go to her therapy. I go to my classes when I need to. And we're both different. She's got her floor of the house, I got mine. And fuck yeah, sometimes we bump beds. But we're different, and I respect that. And I no longer try to push those things. And that's what's happening here is that two people they're in each other's face, just telling each other how they're do. But no, I don't think so, because God made us great. And we need to turn to God if we have doubts within ourselves, and so do they. And if they really believe that you have something wrong with you, then they would be asking you to believe that they have been so pure that now God is working through them to talk to you. They're not here to tell you God fucked up. We have to be pure enough to be a portal for God to talk through us. So don't fall for that shit, man. Took me a long time, but yes, bullying and these type of people can be really hard on you. But I want you to know that your test is, are you going to take this leap of faith with God? Because you have a way out. And it may be handcuffed in the backseat of a DOC car, pregnant with a 5-month fucking baby, and single mom like myself. But today, look at, I'm living a great life, and I know you. And I give back now, and I just love it. And that is the point of the cycle. And it's way better. I haven't had a dude here for 4.5 years, and I'm looking now to respect the next person that I do find. And I am patient, and I am taking note of my child and the fact that she's a teen, and this last few years that we have. And we did go on a mommy-daughter date tonight, and she had a great time, and the house is clean, and things are good. Like some flowers, I'm fine and satisfied. And we will be heading to California in a couple days, and experiencing that. And I went bring my laptop and a couple notebooks, and I'll be alone on the beach for a few weeks, and get to channel some different energy. And that's what you also need to do. You cannot keep sitting in the place that you are at. You need to sage it, you need to clean it, you need to sanitize your walls and mop your floors and vacuum it. And it is so easy to forget what a sorrowful, dark, and paralyzing state being around another person and wanting them to connect with you does to us. And I want you to regather yourself. And I had to do it last night. I sat there for a couple hours, and me and my daughter had a little thing, and we, and I have to remember, honestly, to her, she's a teen, regather yourself so that you can just say, you know what, honestly, this is how it's been. You still love them, nothing's changed, and maybe you need to go take some classes, he needs to go take some classes. All you can really do is just regather yourself and just know, realistically, this is not your first rodeo with this person or with anyone, and you are strong and you are mature, and these are your tests that you are overcoming. This is nothing new, and it's not going to end. This is probably going to be one of your life paths. You'll probably come face to face, and maybe you already have been, and you're like, what the fuck? Well, what the fuck is that? You need to fucking be able to recognize it before it gets there. Not what the fuck it when it fucks you over. And then you elevate. You need to put some money away. Some of you want to go to Vegas or somewhere trip. After me and Edward broke up, which, by the way, he is never, dude, he's funny. I don't even know. I've never even remembered this. Edward has never, I don't think, said sorry for anything. It is a Scorpio thing. And I love Scorpios. I have 4 of them in my life. My daughter, my sister, Jeff, and Edward. And they're fucking all the same. My daughter's like, yeah, you remember how you said Scorpios are never the same? Me and Reagan are exactly the same. I said, no. I said, Scorpios are the same. And if you guys were to actually be a different kind of Scorpio, you'd be the first Scorpio to break your dynamic. Because some signs are fixed. Period. Like Scorpios have that deep-rooted scorpionic energy that is similar to a Leo's or a Capricorn's or possibly even a Gemini. You guys are these reserved fucking signs. And you actually are not little sluts, really. Even if you can be, your heart is true. And you actually have like warrior energy. And so you can have slut moments, but it means nothing to you. Where like other signs, they get so fucking caught up in their lovers that they're fucking puppets. You already know this. I don't even want to get negative, but you guys, some signs are not. Cancers can vary There's only two. I'm a Cancer, and my friend Brianna is a Cancer. We have several Cancers in our group, and we're the only two that I know that pay our bills and fucking really care about our finances being in order. It's like a serious thing. We all have toxic relationships to abuse people, every Cancer that I know, and so we need to work on that. And so just being real with yourself and being like, yeah. And like for me, I feel like I still have probably 35% more to go. And so when I broke up with Edward 4.5 years ago, I I don't want that. I don't want to waste anybody's time. And I am aware of where it went south, and those are things you got to look at. You got to watch for patterns after a breakup. Sometimes we're like, you know what, fuck you, fuck you. But I'm here in Tech 9, I love you, but fuck you now. But uh, if you're not somebody that can immediately notice when you hit your next boyfriend or girlfriend, if they by chance say the exact same thing as your last one, and you don't literally take note of that and just straight go with it, you can't allow your ego to. Your ego is a natural defender. So when somebody says something that reveals you, when obviously we're being naughty, you're gonna get your natural defense on. How you can know the best way to correct it as quickly as possible is the person is gonna, however we react if somebody asks you, did you basically do something bad? And you're like, if you're like, no. So some people will be like, no, maybe they'll get really defensive. Some people will be like, no, babe, why would you mess up? And then some people are like, fuck you, you always fucking say it. And so, you're like, whoa, dude. For one, your brain, no matter what, is going to do fight or flight or do what's right. And so just know that fight or flight or do what's right. Those are your three things. This person's coming up as a short term investment, babe. And it does say that they have been sleeping around. It says they have reverse cups energy. They are making lies up. They're basically, I'm hearing that they have actually promised possessive and jealous, immature, self pity. They're upset due to rejection. No, this person actually is sleeping around with somebody, and I feel like it's somebody that you know. This person could come over to your house. I'm gonna sit a freight train. You need to start enjoying. This person's like a mess. Whoever you're with, your person could have like thin hair or something, like wearing a low ponytail, low weight. Um, just I feel like I'm getting a vision of somebody in a brown hair, white girl, fucking sweater, t-shirt underneath of it, overweight, probably like in between like maybe like I don't even know, at least 250 up, and just like it's not like I'm all getting upset about the shape of the. I can't help it to every detail. Okay. Anyways, the point here is they're sitting on the fucking couch next to your man, and I don't like it. Not like together, but like I feel like she's like here, and he's like here, and I don't give a fuck. I don't even. I don't really know. We can pull a card and see what your man says, but no matter what, this bitch is like cheesing to your dude. Some of you guys have been like, I don't know if you know this, but there is a fucking chick, and I don't give a fuck if she's fucking black, yellow, orange, or green. I'm gonna find out right now. It does say short-term investment, and we just did say your man could be cheating, or a woman. So let's pull a card. We're gonna see. I'm gonna like throw out. I do not like cheaters. It says rebirth in your heart. I don't know. We have a punch through the heart. But let's see. That doesn't mean that he cheated or she cheated. Their mother's child. This person's a narcissist, afterlife in the reverse. Trying to give them like some hope here. Says you need to create perfect health and access divine abundance. You're being elevated, babe. And honestly, with that emerald in front of you protecting you, this person sleeping around, I don't like that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, and exactly, this person wants to be more than friends. This person can be sleeping with a few people with self reflection. Some people could actually, you may have a friend or someone in your energy who actually copies you, like your outfit styles, your haircuts, your makeup. They could actually like be in your room after they fuck you. I don't even like this. Like, I love you. Let me read what you say real quick. I love you. Hi guys, I love you so much. I love you. I love you. Love you. I love you. I love you. I'm trying to read your guys' stuff. The reason why I don't read your guys' stuff while you're talking to me is because I'm in love with you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Stop making me stop. I don't know how to love very much. Okay. I love you very much though. You guys are my favorite thing to do. So the secret's out. Growth is coming, but this person is like they think they're the shit. They could be very fucking cocky. Like, oh, I'm so fucking sexy. You're actually a fucking greaseball bitch. Bro, sorry, I got all upset. Yeah, you're about to dip. Because you have good love, babe. You have the King of Cups, you have the Emperor, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. This person was a blamer and a liar, and they are never accountable. And nobody has time for that. Literally, like, we've already dealt with it 5 fucking 100 times. So, I'm actually going to grab a couple toolboxes, and that's why I'm dressed in, like, a literally ballerina outfit and then camo. I'm both. I like to be a princess fucking farmer. So I would. Oh yeah, that's nice. But I would. I was gonna. I looked it up. Stop. Because if you just can't grab your own butt cheeks, then who are we even anymore? So we're gonna be doing a couple things. Ooh, I can show you a couple things that I got. I haven't done this yet. Stop trying to distract me. I like to. I like my butt, and I cannot lie. Okay, stop. You're getting crazy now. So we have a couple things here. I'll do my nails in a minute when I get back from the toolbox. I was gonna do them before, but I was like, you're literally gonna go break them off. Oh, those are cute. So we have some soft socks, really just for cuteness for you guys. I'm trying to be like not the farmer's daughter. I'm like actually the farmer's daughter, so I don't give a fuck, dude. I like both. I like to be a ballerina farmer. But the reason why it doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you may have 3 people I say that you're having a hard time with that just have been giving you a hard time. They're jealous of you, and that's because they don't like that your heart is healing and theirs is not. They don't understand that they're manifesting their behavior like they're treating people like shit, and so obviously, bitch, like you have to be a kind person to stop feeling like shit. But they don't get that. They think, oh, how, why would you be happy? Why do you deserve that? Whatever the fuck they think. And it's just like, you would never, we already get it. Some people want hate, some people want love. And that's something they're going to have to research on Google because it's A plus B equals go fuck yourself. That's about it. So it don't matter. We don't have time for literally to keep pretending to teach people that you can figure it out. It's not. It's literally not a mystery. So it doesn't matter. They're sitting there and literally they want to play games with us, and they're welcome to grow up, or they can stay with their type of people. That's their only option, and they're not going to like it very much because it's been a horrible experience for us. And not just that, but they won't have anything when they're done because they don't give shit to nobody or do anything. They're just the entitled one. So it should be a wonderful experience for anybody who can break free. Like I said at the beginning of the read, we have a lot of great things planned for people that you guys are doing great. And as we get these resorts built, the ones, if you're tired and you don't feel like doing shit, you don't have to anymore. I want you to know that you've done enough. And I feel like God is saying a message that it's your choice. You can continue to fight these battles if you like, and He appreciates all that you do. We got those chiefs that want to go all the way through, and they're honored to do it. Do your thing. God just wants you to know that He is proud of you. He says thank you for being His warriors, His light workers, and that, bro, He already knows these hoes ain't loyal. Okay, so yeah, somebody keeps trying to offer you something, but it actually does look like you need to take the offer. This is the way out. You're very troubled. You're not sure. You could have three responsibilities, three people, three whatever it is. But this person plays lifelong games, and they're not gratitude. They don't show gratitude for anything that you do. Um, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So they have no accountability because that's in the reverse. So they don't even care. Yeah, I told you, third party energy. They're literally cheating you, babe. So this person is literally in another relationship, and it seems like they're actually using you and too much of a coward to not only just like they're just a nasty person, babe. Yeah, world in the reverse. Like it's gonna hurt you a lot to find this out, but um, you need to take this offer. There, somebody has given you something that will work. It will work. This is not your responsibility. This person chose to disrespect you with this third party energy. And if you have already been wondering, have they been cheating? And I'm telling you they've been cheating, that is your confirmation to move forward. If you need still confirmation to check it out, I totally recommend doing whatever you need to do. I understand completely how it feels to want to work on a relationship, but it does say that you need to take action. Some of you guys are so beautiful. You may really love flowers, but there's secrets here. Look, you love flowers. Look, you're like this beautiful burst. But like, and then it just broke my heart to see that. Look at that fat full moon. Moon in general, whether it's a crescent moon or a big fat one, being secret. It's disgusting. I just think you should really take whatever offer that person has given you because I don't even want you to know what this person does behind your back, babe. So we have Invisible Daily Defense Lotion. This one's 60 SPF, so that'll be good. I'm gonna take that to California. Ooh. I'm gonna get my flight itinerary, and we will be flying out on Thursday. So that's like what tomorrow. And I agreed to stay till the 10th because I want to. And when I'm there, I am gonna go to the ocean, of course, because I love the ocean most. I love to do nature, anything. So I will. I plan on. I'm not sure how to feel when I actually feel like good things because we've never really felt good, huh? We've had nothing but horrible times, and I want you to know that I started this journey, clearing my space in 16, and it was a horrible start. I literally went to work one day, and I was the manager of that school. I told you it was such a great experience, right? Boss don't show up, go to check on him, motherfucker hung himself, and obviously I found him. And it whipped me. It changed my life. And I just got real fucked up again, of course, you know. After all that hard work, it was a decade of just, you know, doing everything everybody said to do. But I realized in that moment, man, dude, I still didn't have shape. And I wasn't mad, but it was real. It was like, man, you know, maybe when you find a dead guy, you'd like take a month off work, but you got to take care of your family. And you literally can't. We have to stuff it down. And maybe we're in a toxic relationship and, you know, we're just like, man, you know, I'm not mad at you, but like we ain't got no money in savings. And so I don't know, that would literally at this time, I'm just looking at it like it's a real thing. If I'm going through like real sick time, you know, this is how it's going to be. I want to just, I think that maybe it would be time to advance, you know? And so all you can really do is just take a real good look at every fucking moment. And then, yeah, you're going to sit there and you're going to sink down and you're going to cry and it's going to cut your fucking soul. But as you look around and you just look at your options, you got to be real with yourself. And you got to ask yourself, is this what you want to feel the next time? Or do you want to actually get through it, be real, and be like, you know what? And I want to tell you that in 60 days, your brain programs your experience. And so it is crucial for your healing and for your mental health and for your permanency that you actually start self-help groups whenever you feel comfortable. This is a self-help group. This is a place that you can definitely feel safe. And like I said, if you go onto my Facebook, Taradina, TARAHDANA. It'll take you all the way back to 12. And that's when Halo was born up here, and I came up here handcuffed. And I started my very first channel, and I never used the internet in my life. I'm telling you, I grew up out in the middle of nowhere. I'm a farmer driver. And it shows you the recovery process, all the times I relapsed and fucking learned everything, to trips to fucking Vegas, from being a teacher to graduating college to becoming a manager of a school. And so I just want to share that journey with you guys so that you guys can just feel like, you know what? We all actually cuckoo, and you can do it. And as long as you have a leader that is cool with just loving you for who you are, you can and will succeed. And that's what Martin taught me. And you don't need to change for nobody. You need to know that if somebody's asking you to change, they don't understand that is not correct behavior. And you need to know how to take your power back and stay grounded so that you don't react to people that are trying to push your buttons intentionally, and for those that need to be educated, and you are there to help them, and both of you grow together so that you don't have to grow apart. So there's a lot of different options here, but in order to elevate universally, or even just on 3D, complaining out loud or looking like you have trouble is never going to gain you a promotion. People are going to think you still need training, management, help, you know? And so do keep that in mind. A lot of people want to be the one that looks like they didn't do anything wrong, but that does not elevate anybody on nor the 3D, 4D, nowhere. On the 3D, people would think, well, they're not going to be a good manager. They can't even get along with their people. That's the first thing they're going to know. So when you go to work and you're like, oh, yeah, no, I'm fucking stupid bitch, I hate him, all they're looking at, they're listening, even if they're nice, but you ain't getting no promotion. Between fucking, even if you're just like, oh, yeah, that bitch fucking robbed me, well, then you should probably get a key to the business. It's just like how intelligent your leaders are is how much you will decrease your chances of becoming elevated. So that's 3D, which is the least important. In the 4D, that would be heaven and hell mixture. But really, I'm worried about you in the bottom two levels, which are the demons. And you can go there in your sleep. So for some of you guys, you may be feeling like you may astral travel. And that's restless sleep, nightmares, sweats, waking up, having terrible dreams. Just odd shit, man. Really weird fuck shit. You're going to the 4D in the night. And the 4D is a variety of spiritual energy. It's all very demonic, by the way. The first two levels are the darkest spirits. So you're going to know how strong you are going to be in 4D based off of how weak you are on 3D or strong. So, dude, there's nothing worse than having a toxic lover. Your heart's broken and you're like crippled every day. Dude, you can feel what they're doing everywhere you are. I already know. That's why, and then even after some of us, you're like, I don't even know if I'm ever going to love again, but you will if you stay chill. If you have children, just chill the fuck out and focus on your business. Like, it's been 4.5 years since anybody lived here. Now Halo has her own floor. I mine. We are on I went to college twice, and we're doing our 4th business license, and she's fucking a typical teen. And we had a great night tonight. Took her and got her all her favorite things. She wasn't even expecting it. And I know all of your guys' stuff, and I love you so much. And we will get to a point where we will provide for each other. But first, you have to ask yourself, which do you want to be elevated? Because the universe and God is going to protect anybody that's on a higher level from people that are toxic and carrying toxic energy. They're here for you, but sometimes angels can't go where you go because you're choosing that. So, it's not that we don't love you or anybody don't. Sometimes we have to go back and forth, and we're here now. When God puts you down in elevation, this would be it. He doesn't make anybody go and do anything for you. But yes, you will hear from angels, and you got to pay attention to the messages. You got to watch for the signs. When is God there for you? And how long are you going to take this abuse? They don't change. We know that. And that doesn't say that they're bad. It says that at the time in our life when we met, we could have been at a higher vibration, and both of us could have respected each other. We could have just know. We could say we didn't fucking know. That's why, if you don't know, now you know. We get sorry, but they say actually do not try to settle down and start having kids till 26 to 30. I guess our brain and body isn't developed in order to actually understand how to actually be a proper lover parent. And so, and we already know that at 16 you should be working and driving. 18, something, whether starting a career or getting a place, getting to a college dorm. And so some of you guys are still jobless, homeless, carless, and you're looking for love because it's comfortable, and you think maybe if you had that, it that person is not your team for advancement. We need to go into love and love. You need to come in complete. Not this is this is the new world order. We are not coming together to try to do these things. If they want to participate, then you would enjoy that moment, because God wants us to start enjoying each other more. He already says things are not for you to keep anyway in the first place, and everybody doesn't even care about that moment. And so, just instead of saying you're going to go plant in the garden and you're going to stand up and you would expect this person to come with you, you now will just go and do what you normally do. And every time that you start to feel upset or icky on the inside because they didn't participate, check yourself, redirect yourself, because that person is having power over you. And to be technical, that person doesn't have to participate in what you're doing. You want them to. And so those are just things that I've learned. I have an attitude problem too, I've actually gotten really used to living here alone. And I was like talking about my daughter being a spoiled little brat, and I sound like saying I was like watching all the things she does, and she's just like her fucking mother. You are perfect and clear space, and I just love you so much, and you're learning so much at such a fast pace, and I just want you to know, keep up the great work. You're doing amazing, and everything will be just fine. I will do my best to, if you guys can just share the channel, like it, all the shit, I'll make the money, and I'll be the Robin Hood of the nation, and we will get these fucking resorts built, and we will fucking we will do what we want to do. Entertainment's the best way to do it, dude. That's the fastest way to make this money, dude. So fucking do that shit. Put your name in the comments. Fucking let me know who you are and shit, so that way I can remember you, and then we can fucking straight kill the shit and straight fucking take over the nation. In just a fucking straight, like, Wonderland way, fucking jet skiing, fucking straight snowmobiling, dude. I just want to build, like, fun resorts. I'm, like, freaking out. I can't even. We have not enjoyed. Some of you haven't been able to take your kids to Disneyland and shit. I ain't even been to Disneyland, so I'm not trying to go, but some of you may want to, and so we want funds for that. I want you guys to be like, bro, dude, yeah. And we're like, yeah, man, fuck, yeah, cheap up, wow. I don't give a fuck about money. I'm straight over here, fucking straight. These are my Northern Glacier fucking. I work out on the fishing vessels, so these are my Bering Sea sweats. We're the Northern Glacier Pirates. That's what I call us, NG Pirates. Yeah, we fish out there, fuck straight. Cod, yellowfin, fucking. This is my boat. I'll show you in a second. Yep, full-time Northern Glacier. I gotta show you. But Bering Sea. I love it a lot. You guys should. I would recommend, baby. I'll be right there and call you back. So this is the boat. Actually work out there. It's so amazing. I love it. So I just want you guys to know that you're amazing. And I love you so much. Hi, baby. Hey, thank you, Dr. Joseph. I love you guys so much. Thelma, hey, girl. And fuck you. What the fuck are you talking about? What a fucking Jeeves. Hate that girl. Let's see. Hide user from channel. Bye, bitch. Fucking talk to me like that. Rude. Can you even believe that, girl? I'll straight block a bitch. Hey, Ed. Yeah, these hoes. Hate loyal. Yeah, if they're rude, I don't even try to be rude. I'm sorry I called her the B word. What the fuck? What are you talking about? What the fuck? Anyways, babes, I'll be right back. I love you and you're the best.